Your favourite breakfast shows at the Glow. It's like a cuppa with your mad mates.
Leanne and Dave's Daily Dose.
So here we are then. Not, as we discussed on yesterday's pod, not episode 2, what we like to call it Tuesday.
Oi, oi, Savaloy.
Well done. You learnt that as well. So have you been going away and listening back to the podcast and realising that oi, oi, Sava, Roy isn't a thing?
Is it bad to listen back to your own podcast? I listened back to yesterday's and was howling. I watch my own Instagram stories as well, Do you do that?
No, I don't.
Don't you?
No, I'm not very good at Instagram. You know that, though. I'm not very good at all this sort of stuff. I've never been.
Do you listen back to your own WhatsApp voice notes?
Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing on the camera?
The butler's arrived.
Jay, how are you, mate? You all right, buddy?
Come into the mic, babe. Come say hello.
Yeah.
Come say hello.
Oh, he's got to say hello.
Yeah. This is the mic.
Evening, Dave.
Hello, mate. You all right? Hey, listen, only, what is it, 4 weeks till you're here?
I can't know where
he hasn't got headphones on.
He hasn't got headphones on. It was just mouth reading me. It was mouth reading me.
Yeah.
What's he bought you there?
In a few weeks.
Indeed.
Go on, babe.
Cheers, mate.
Go and get the tea on, Jay.
What's he bought you there? What's he bought?
A lovely.
Are you kidding me?
A lovely rioja.
Where's Catherine? Do you know where Catherine is?
Go on.
She's on the roof sunbathing. Yeah?
On the roof. She's had enough for you.
She's on
the roof. Don't do it, Gav.
No, but legit, she's on the roof sunbathing because that's what she does. Over here in the Caymans, it's 2:30.
Yeah.
I know, so it's prime sunbathe time. She's upstairs now sunbathing.
Yeah, so we're all sunbathing anyway.
Oh, yeah, because you've got your heat wave, haven't you? Yeah, so
come round here, chat to us, because we'll chat it right back.
What have you been doing then? Have you been in the garden? Have you been down to the beach? Or what?
Been on my roof, haven't I?
Right, yeah, sorting the tiles out for when it rains.
No, we can't sunbathe on the roof here.
I have been watching the news. I've started taking more of an interest now. I'm kind of doing stuff back in the UK again.
Because now you're broadcasting via podcast to the northwest.
Yeah.
So I've just been sunbathing and that. Yeah, it's been gorgeous. It's been lovely.
Yeah. Really? Have you really been? What do you do with your mornings now?
So everyone keeps saying to me, "You must be loving the lie-in." Oh, is it lovely? You don't lie in when you've got kids and they're going to school.
Yeah.
So we're up at 6:30 anyway.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, that is a bit crap. But then when everyone goes to school, I wave them off at the door because I've always done pick up and Jay does drop off.
Tell me you go back to bed.
Go back to bed.
Oh, God, yeah.
And the dog comes with me. And he just tails up by my feet.
Yeah.
And we have a little 45, just the two of us, little 45 minutes.
I'm there for that. That is amazing. I'm not there for that. That'd be really weird and Jay would get offended if I was in the... I'm there for that. I find it really hard here because, again, I'm going to mention this every day on this podcast. I've got a proper job. I don't just do the morning show. I've got a proper job. And so, but I get home now, because when we used to do it before, we'd be at home at 1 minute past 10 because I magically teleported to Newton Willows because in no way did we record the last hour of that show and whenever, and it never happened.
We can say what we like now though, no one can do nothing. No one can do nothing. We're untouchable.
Well, I've got a little bit of, you got to be careful what the management think. I don't care. I haven't got any management anymore. This is great.
Jay's the manager, and the manager's just delivered rioja, and he said, "Say what you like."
Yeah, but yeah, we were never there at 9 o'clock. We taped it all the time. We were doing other things. We were out in the office. We were down in Greg's.
Yeah, we were.
And I can't remember what I was going to say now. So thanks, Leanne.
You've took me. He's not even on the wine.
Leanne and Dave's Daily Dose.
I remember what it was now. It was how gobsmacked and blown away I was yesterday with am I getting this because you took the picture in the top 5 of podcasts in the country.
Yes.
What?
So thanks to you lot listening, the amount of people that tuned in yesterday to our very first one, and we were so nervous about it. And this is all last minute. I've got to stress this. People think we've been planning this for months.
No.
He came to watch the Liverpool thing, the parade. We laughed about it over a bevy. And then when he went home, we had a few text messages and we decided to do it probably 5 days ago.
Yeah, literally Kath asked me the same question. She was like, we were chatting, was this the weekend when I was like, yeah. So it's literally been 8 days since we decided to do this.
Yep. And so we dropped the podcast yesterday. You lot joined en masse and we got to number 5 in the charts. Now, That's across the country, I believe. Do you know who we are ahead of?
Oh, no, but I want to know.
Okay. We are ahead of the Therapy Crouch.
You're kidding me. Abby Clancy and Peter Crouch.
We're ahead of those.
Behave.
We're ahead of BBC Radio 5 Live's Ellis and John.
Oh, what?
Stop it. I know.
It's crazy.
We are ahead of Frank Skinner, who's at 21, and at 23, Ricky Gervais.
You're kidding me.
Honestly, it was a good day.
Completely blown away. So I don't know. I just want to say thank you. That's obscene, isn't it? That is obscene.
And after all that, I feel really bad, but I've got another favour to ask you. Can you just find us on Instagram? So Leanne and Dave.
Oh, you meant me. I was like, what?
No, not
on.
you.
No,
Everyone
we do need to update this, yeah, because we only invented this the other day as well, didn't we? Well, yesterday.
So we did say, the day before we started actually talking about this, we said, we won't set up an Instagram account because you've got a strong one, I've got a strong one. There's no point starting one from scratch. Yeah. Then I saw how much everybody was loving it and the messages and all that stuff. And I thought, no, we need a place. We need a place for this. Leanne and Dave's pod. Leanne and Dave pod. That's what you're looking for on Instagram. Yeah. Or just find me or Dave and you'll see the posts we're tagged in. We've collaborated with our brand new Instagram page. And that's the place where we might just do some giveaways because I've got a little announcement.
Oh, we need to get a sound effect, don't we? But that'll do. What you just did will do. Stay with it.
No, went on holiday for a couple of days with H from Steps.
Yeah. What did you rob?
Nothing. But he's going to come on the pod.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's just messaged me today and he's like, I'm coming on the pod.
Brilliant.
And you can give away tickets to, he's doing a big festival. It made all the news.
Oh, go on then.
So he called it Coachella.
Yeah.
But then legal got involved and he had to change the name and it's called Moolah La La or something like that.
I like it. Well, okay.
It's huge. And so we'll have tickets for you next week and we'll have H from Steps.
Brilliant. Leanne and Dave pod. Give it a look. And also send us your voice notes there because it got, as you might have heard yesterday on the pod, it gets very confused when the voice notes come into her WhatsApp, my WhatsApp, her Instagram, Facebook. It's a mess. So if you want to get in touch with the show, Leanne and Dave pod, it's very nice. Should we read some of the messages that came through because they're so nice?
Go on, you start.
Okay. Hey, great to hear you again. I'll be putting this on my shuttle bus for all the staff at Aintree Hospital. That's from Linda. She's chuffed that we're back. And we met her at the Santa Dash a couple of years ago. So hello to you, Linda. So nice to hear from you.
Bev, Triss and kids, good morning to you. Loving Leanne and Dave back together. The podcast has been so missed. I love it in me luggles. Thank you, gang.
Jenny has got a son, Jenny Westwood. Hi, you two. So made up your back. I'm buzzing. Listened to the first one today and loved it. Good luck with everything. I'll be listening every day. Thanks, Jenny.
There's loads. Katie Potati, hello to you. Jenny Robbo, 83, good morning to you. To Nicola. Pelmets made with love. The best curtains you can get in the Northwest, based in Liverpool. Said normal service has resumed.
Well, you get all the plugs if you send them in through. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Hello to Wendy Richards, to Dan the man, Susie the cab driver, another Dan McIver. Says, hi, Leanne and Dave. It's amazing to be able to listen to you on the radio. On the podcast. I used to listen to you on the radio all the time when I was at university. We love your messages. Mm-hmm. Please don't date us. Please don't date us. Don't say things like, old. I used to listen to you when I was on the way to school. I'm now like 28 and I've got 4 kids. Don't, there's no need.
It happens. We had a message yesterday saying, hey, it's like listening to 2 old friends talking in the car. I was like, I'm getting that facelift. Get this show sponsored by Pall Mall Medical immediately.
Leanne and Dave, Daily Dose.
Can I say something to you? And I want you to do it. Someone hasn't had a shout out from you since they were the 12 now. So they must have been 7 or 8.
Wow.
And his name is Jensen Nolan. And he's delighted that the podcast's on. And he wants a shout out from Dave. So if you can, in your best voice, he's got a brother called Austin. So if you can say Jensen and Austin, do your fair shout out.
Yeah, it is proper, legit. Yeah. Don't pretend I was on the radio. I was doing it.
No, we're non-radio people.
If I was to do that, I'd just back announce Pink because that's always ever played on certain radio stations. There's Pink every 10 minutes or Adele.
Lewis Capaldi.
Oh God, stick a foot. It doesn't matter. Forget it. Hello to Jensen and Austin, who will listen to the podcast for the very first time. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And it's nice to know.
Stop. They listened yesterday. This is Tuesday. And
sorry.
People have already listened
I'm
now.
not used to this podcast thing. I'm sorry.
No, I know.
Do you want to do it again?
So go on. Yeah, go on.
Hey to Jensen and Austin, who had the podcast on yesterday. Thanks for listening. I hope you're listening today.
Well, they are, aren't they?
What more do you want me to say? I don't know what to say. It's all new
that was
to
very
me.
good.
It's all
well
new
done.
to me.
We've got a birthday shout out to do.
Really?
I sent you a voice note.
Oh, God. Where to?
Oh, God. Go in your file. Go in your file.
Was it on...
Files code for our WhatsApp chat.
Oh, was it the WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it an audio thing?
It's an audio thing.
Okay. And where is it? This is
if
great.
you go into our chat,
Yeah.
I've highlighted at the bottom. So I could probably play it down this mic. See if you can hear this.
Listen, the biggest Scousers looking seagull on me.
Oh, yeah, no, not that.
Is that doesn't sound like a birthday shout out, if I'm going to be honest with you. But it sounds, I now want to hear the rest of that message. What happened? The biggest seagull called one out on someone, and you can't not give us the end of that.
No, it was not that.
I need to know the end of that story.
No, we'll come back to that in a little while. Do you want it now?
Yeah, go on.
If you want it, you can have it now.
Oh, that story?
Yeah.
100% want to hear the end of that. Any story that starts with a big seagull on me, I want to hear the end of.
Oh, then, Leanne.
Oh, no, that's me, Dad.
All right. Hang on. Yesterday on the other pod, you were saying that you were technical. Make it happen.
I'm proper technical.
What happens when seagulls poo on people? I'm desperate to find out.
The biggest Scousers looking seagull on me today on the way to work. Am I allowed to say
No,
just did, babe.
And everyone's going, oh, that's good luck. It's good luck. That means you're going to have some good luck today. God knows I need it. And then I come home and this is happening. Leanne and Dave back together. That's me sign. That's me good luck. I'm absolutely buzzing. Just when I need a good laugh most in my life. Leanne and Dave back together. Absolutely buzzing.
Oh, but listen, when you are equated to bird poo, you know you've made it in your career, right?
Pauline Ronan, thank you, my gorgeous girl. That's lovely.
I was invested in that. I'm telling you now, I was invested.
That's what happens when you voice note us on Instagram.
Me.
So find Dave, find Leanne, just voice note us where you'd leave a message, press the little microphone thing, send us a voice note and we'll play them out as is. But there was definitely a birthday shout out and I said to you, remember that on Tuesday?
Well, obviously I wasn't going to remember it, but I just want you to know, if you're going to send a voice note, the bar is high. If it doesn't involve bird, you're done. I don't know what more to say.
Good.
I think you sent it to me on Instagram.
You do it then.
Right, okay, here we go. There's a couple of messages here. So let's see if what one's what.
Go on.
You guys are back. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Things that I've got going on this week. I've got to tell my supervisor and team that I'm leaving. I've known them for 9 years, but it's time to move on. It's going to be the hardest decision I've ever made. But moving on to pastures, So
I know all about that, babe.
Yeah, well, you do, didn't you? That was one. I didn't expect that to come out there.
That's not the birthday one, no, but that was very deep. Best
Here's
of luck.
another one. Here we go. This must be it.
Hi, I just want to wish my daughter Eleanor a happy 12th birthday. It'll be a birthday on Tuesday.
Nailed it.
The 17th of June. Love, Mum, Dad and Isla. Love you.
There you
Bye.
go.
Oh, look at that. We're doing birthday shout-outs
Happy
like a
birthday.
radio show.
Yeah,
Come
and we can
on.
cut all the rest of that out so it doesn't put people off. People will go, it's going to send them a message, but to be honest, they can't handle it.
Remind us to edit that bit out because it will be awful if all that went out, wouldn't it? It would be absolutely
CBA editing stuff.
Diabolical.
It's too hot in the Cayman. Don't you bother.
This is why we had a producer on the show to do all that malarkey. I ain't got time for that. I don't know if I mentioned it. I've got a proper job. I've got 7 radio stations to run. You know what I mean? I don't need to be doing that. She's got wine to drink. We don't need to be editing gear. You know, I mean, it's too hard.
I'm barely sitting up straight
for this. So listen, it's our new podcast. We appreciate you being there. Literally great expense. We got your mate Ben to do some voiceovers, so we should probably play a couple of them. Do you want?
Okay, should we do that?
Okay, so these are our jingles that we got, and also we actually got, and this is legit, innit? We got singers in Los Angeles, to sing our name.
And I'll be honest, I was a bit put out because I was like, so shall I sing them?
Oh,
And
that's
Dave's
the
like,
thing you did, didn't you? Because I said,
like,
listen, here's the music. So here's how a jingle works, right? A professional radio jingle, right?
Yeah.
You get someone has already sung it in front of the radio station, because if you get sung from scratch, it costs millions, right? So you get like and I sent you like a foreign one, didn't I? It was like, hadi ba ba di di ba bam, right? And you were like, and I said to you, what do you think? Sing Leanne and Dave in your head to see if it fits.
You said, sing Leanne and Dave and see if it fits.
Yeah, but I
went and sang it back on a voice note. No. You'll have that voice note somewhere. I sang it back and sent it to him. I was like, yeah, great. Where do you want me to record it? And he was like,
no, mate.
No, we've got like professionals in. I was like, I beg your pardon.
But you did it anyway.
I was in the Rocky Horror show. I didn't get a song, but I was in it.
But you sang it for me and it was great. And I deleted it and I sent it to the people at Professional.
I haven't deleted it. Wait there.
Oh, for God. You're never going to find it. Don't do this.
Watch me.
Half of this podcast has been you going through your phone. Right?
I know.
Let it go.
Fun.
Let it go.
Delivering an ale to me and me going through our phone and just scrolling. We do send a lot of messages to each other, don't we? To be fair.
The long and short, while you're looking for that, the long and short of it is, you're looking for what's the word? It's not syllables, is it? Syllables or whatever that fit in the jingle.
Syllables.
So we sent it off to America, and people in Los Angeles sang it for us, and it's dead professional. So do you want to play it now, or have you found the clip? Or will this give you time to find the clip?
I'm scrolling back, and I'm
literally losing the will to live.
Go on then. You do you, and I'll do this.
So Elizabeth, serious expense. Your mate Ben doing the voiceover in your kitchen, and people in LA singing songs. It's Leanne and Dave's Daily Dose Jinglies.
The only podcast where one half's sweating in the sun and the other's soaking in the rain.
Leanne and Dave's Daily Dose.
It's good, ain't it? Do you like that? Yeah, we've got another one. Have you found it?
Oh, it's not as good as this, though. Watch this.
Oh, don't.
I bloody love you too. You pay the kanks.
Oh, no,
that's not it, Leanne. That's not it. La. Talk over it. That was me.
Dead easy. Came to me straight away. Not a problem. How should I record it?
That's the second bit.
I don't need you to record it, Leanne. How many times? I have to say to you.
Oh, I've got like road mics that plug into my phone. Would that work if you...
No.
This is me trying to sell myself for the gig.
I don't need you, Leanne. There's legit people in America. They're going to do it. Yeah, as I'm saying to you on that message.
Daily Dose.
No.
I'm not joking. I did it better.
No.
Leanne and Dave's Daily Dose, because I changed the inflections
did you now?
And the melody at the same time.
Well,
and
listen.
I could also do a Leanne and Dave's Daily Dose, so it harmonised.
Yeah. How about you don't? How about that, yeah? How about you don't?
How's about all right?
How about that? So listen, again, this is going to happen on the show all the time because we don't have a producer to keep us in check. Why did we start talking about that?
Because you were saying, let's play Ben out. So we played Ben out and he was good.
Leanne and Dave's Daily Dose.
And then I just wanted to play my audition out.
Yeah, I literally, honestly, I'm so sorry.
Auditioning for your own podcast, Leanne. Get a grip of yourself.
But anyway, you are sat there right now with your little glass of, whatever it was, Rosetta Stone. What's it called?
It's called Rioja.
Rioja, that's what I meant.
And if you're on the school run, don't be confused. It's not school run time for me.
Oh, no, we recorded this the night before. Yeah.
So, and what's a wine that you can have in the morning? There is one.
Surely there is none.
Yeah, there is.
Is there?
A Bloody Mary. That's
okay.
A breakfast wine. That's a breakfast drink. Is it vodka and tomato juice with a celery stick?
I'm pretty sure most people... you gave me grief for saying people go to work on a paddleboard, all right? I'm pretty sure most people aren't necking a Bloody Mary right now, if I'm going to be honest.
Well, proven wrong, everyone. Photographs to us via the website, leanneanddave.co.uk.
Well, all I was going to bring up was the fact that you're necking your wine there, but is it fair to say that last weekend you necked a bit more than one glass? Is that a fair comment?
That sounds like I was kissing fellas in France.
I don't know. Were you?
Necking more than one glass.
No. I was
necking the waiters. I was necking the pilots.
And this is where I have to keep relearning what the Scouse way of talking. What I meant was she was battered because she was in Cannes. That's what I mean, right? That's
very, very misleading, Dave.
Okay, well, let me ask you some yes or no questions.
Okay.
Were you battered? It's a yes or no question. Were you battered?
Going to give you a percentage.
No, you can give me a yes or no. Were you battered?
86% of the time.
Yes. And
there
were you
moments I wasn't.
And were you in Cannes?
I was in Cannes.
So I think it's fair enough to say you were battered in Cannes then. It was your friend Chantel's birthday.
Yeah, she was 40. So about 20 of us all went to Cannes. And our mates engaged to H from Steps. So we was there. And it was just the best couple of days ever. It was brilliant. We were all under strict instructions. Don't sing any step songs at H. and we did really well.
There's got to be an until. There's no way you held that in.
In Liverpool John Lennon Airport, we got a picture taken together and our mate Lauren put it on her stories and she put tragedy as the music on her Instagram stories. And she did it on the slide because H doesn't follow it on Instagram. So she thought, then we're checking into the hotel, a little bit worse for wear. And she done what I said at the start of the podcast. We all watch our stories back because we go, oh, that's quite funny. And she listened back on full volume.
In front of him. Oh.
I know. And then I was just like, oh, no, Lauren. And then we didn't do anything then till the very last night. And then someone, not me and not Lauren, asked the DJ to play Tragedy. And H got up and done Tragedy.
Oh, did he?
We all did Tragedy with him, yeah.
Oh, what a good guy.
Yeah, it was dead good.
What a good guy.
It was lovely. Highs, H doing Tragedy in the discoteca.
Yeah.
Lows, phoning an ambulance for me mate.
Right. That's very casual. You've just dropped that very casually. Why did you have to ring an ambulance? Who was it? Can you say?
Yeah, Liv Sloan.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So everything was going really well. We were having a lovely time and nobody was poorly.
Right, can I just say, right, this, all I can think of right now is the start of Casualty because everything's going fine. And whoever you see in the first scene of Casualty, something's going to go wrong there. They're going to have saw their finger off or something every single time. Yeah. It sounds like that. It was
Close
a lovely...
up.
First
Liv
scene.
Sloan's board and pass at the start.
She's living the best life in Liverpool John Lennon.
She's sipping a glass of water because she's the sensible one out of all of us.
Is she?
She's the one mate who goes, everyone drink a glass of water. No, thank you, I've had enough.
This makes it even better.
She was the one going home at 9 o'clock of the night, putting herself to bed so she could get up in the morning, go to the beach and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so for it to be Liv was like worst case scenario. Couldn't imagine, a more healthier, well-balanced human.
This is amazing.
She's having it. So we're dancing on the tables in a place called Speakeasy, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't have got any.
I don't mean to get interrupted. It's a speakeasy. That's not a speakeasy. Is not where you dance on the tables. It's in the name.
Don't know. The speakeasies were brought out in like the 40s or the 30s.
Yeah.
And so we don't know. We weren't there.
Okay.
So we can only translate speakeasy into our own version.
Table dancing with steps.
So she's next to me and she goes, I'll be honest, I've got cramp. Right. So I said, well, is it a serious pain or is it a minor pain? She said, feels pretty major. Okay. I said, do you know what that'll be? Not the 3-day bender we've been on. It'll be that steak you had. It's red meat.
Is that really what you said to her?
Yeah. So she said, I feel like I'm getting the sweats.
Dr. Campbell. Yeah.
Yeah, it's red meat that. Red meat sweats. That's all I need to know. Yeah. Go and walk it off. So she went, I'll see you back in 10 minutes. So she goes outside to walk it off. I don't even listen
to you. I don't get it. Go on. So you sent her off with some like minor injury in your head.
Yeah. She's going to walk off the meat sweats.
Okay.
Steps outside. Eyes roll to the back of her head. Collapses. Hits her head on the sides of the curb.
Oh, God.
So the next minute, the woman comes in. Oh, madame, your friend. Oh, she on the floor. And I thought, we all are either on the table.
She's battered. Yeah.
She's breakdancing. I thought she's just doing the splits. She can do the splits, Olive. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. She jumps over the table because I was trapped on the back wall. Not because I'm like an Avenger. I just jumped over the table because it was the quickest way out.
Yeah.
She was like Sleep Beauty. She's never looked more good because she had that glow, from the meat sweats.
Was it the meat sweats? What?
So I phoned an ambulance.
Yeah.
And
how'd you do that in foreign?
I say to the waitress, phone an ambulance.
Right, okay, right, fair enough. Yeah, I get you.
Un ambulance,
I always say it. Un ambulance, s'il vous plaît.
I think I even did the Nina above my head. Nina.
Oh, strong.
In their defence, they were there in 2 minutes. Yeah. Put her in the back and low blood pressure. So she's sound. So they said, we want you to come into A&E to come and have more checks. And I'm like, have you got insurance? This could cost a few
travel
quid.
Insurance, yeah.
Yeah. But our friend, Laura, speaks fluent French. So she's on the phone to the consultant on the paramedic guy's phone. So she said, the consultant said, you've got to come in, puts the phone down and says, he said, you've got to go in and have more tests. With that, she turns around, because we're all a bit drunk, believe it or not.
No, you weren't battered in can, no.
This guy in a white coat turns up and he goes, and she goes, oh, here's the consultant now, here's the medic. So I thought, how does she think he's teleported himself here? He was just on the phone in the hospital 3 seconds ago. And I looks and it goes, Laura, it's not the paramedic, it's not a medic, it's not a consultant, it's a bin man. The bin man couldn't get past and he got out his bin wagon to ask us to shut the ambulance doors and get out the way.
Oh, come on.
So they go to A&E. I wave them off. I go home and FaceTime Jay and all that. And she was fine. Long story short, she was fine. It was very dramatic, but she was up for a Bucks Fizz for 9 o'clock the next day.
As you would be. What a time to be alive.
It's
Only
canny,
you
isn't it?
would go away for a girl's holiday and have to call an ambulance. That's impressive.
Leanne and Dave's Daily Dose.
So we also want to talk about the fact that we have a new Instagram handle. As you will know, I'm no good at all this. Is that the right terminology? I don't.
Well, you know, I like to call it the gram because I'm dead young and hip.
Because you're almost a gran.
No. We did have someone get in touch saying that their grandkids call them Granny on the Gram.
Brilliant.
She's going to set up a page. Maybe that's a
great.
feature. We
I think it
welcome
is.
all the grannies on the gram onto this show. But no, it's a brand new page, so do follow it if you can and put all your messages there. Anything you're thinking of. If we ask any questions on the show, jump on any of the posts because we get the notifications and we'll read your messages. Anything you've got to say, any questions, whatever. It's Leanne and Dave Pod. Just find us on Instagram. Dead simple. Give us a follow and leave us a message.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what we've got to do now?
What?
Getting to know you.
Oh, no, I haven't thought anything.
God,
haven't got
Dave,
anything.
you had one job.
Yeah, well, as I've said, I don't know if I've mentioned this. I've got
You
a proper
haven't got
job.
a job.
I've got a proper job.
You haven't.
Can we do it tomorrow? And my getting to know you.
No, I want to do it today.
Well,
I thought about that long and hard. You saw me face.
yeah,
I went,
well, I ain't got anything.
make some up. One's a lie anyway, so you got to make it up.
And two are true.
Yeah. Play one of my mate Ben's jingles now, and
Right.
then you'll be
We'll
ready.
think. Right. Hold up.
Leanne and Dave's Daily Dose.
Ted Fully, a bit daft and proper sound. And now with added palm trees.
Right, okay, I've got one. So two true,
Yeah.
one's a lie. Or two are a lie, one's true.
Whatever you want, because I mess it up every time.
One-
You decide.
Two are true, one's a lie.
Okay.
Okay. I had footballing trials for Northampton Town Football Club, professional football club. Thank you very much. But why are you laughing already?
Because
why are you
I
laughing
feel like
already?
it could be true, but also I have seen you play football.
Right, yes.
And I
yes,
don't
you
know
have, yeah.
who else in Northampton. I mean, what is the sporting pedigree like in North? Because I've never known a Northampton sportsman. Like in Liverpool, there's millions. Northampton.
They're all right. Yeah, they're all right.
Was the bar really low?
They were all right. I had trials for Northampton Town. Number two, I was a background extra on Keeping Up Appearances. The
You love telly.
Mrs. Bucket.
And I think because you're into camera crewing and all that, I feel like that could be true. Go on.
Number three, I sang on Songs of Praise.
True.
That is true. I should have said that one because I knew you knew that
True.
one. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, when I was-
Because I
when I was a
remember
kid.
you announced that to me
Yeah.
and I was like, shut up. I danced on Songs of Praise.
What a small world. All right, so the other two then, football or the other one that I said, Keeping Appearances. Which one
Have
is
you
it?
just given yourself
I
away?
think I may have, yeah. Which one was it? Which one's a lie? Which one's a lie?
Is it the one you can't remember?
No, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. Go on, no, yeah, have a guess. Go on. Have a guess. Which one is it? Which one is it?
I'm dead because you're still trying to be serious.
No, I've got this. Go on, guess. Yes, have a go. Have a go.
Ooh, it's a tough one.
Drag it out. Come on.
Well, because I've seen your calf muscles and I know you
Yeah.
look really sporty
Yeah.
and
So
that
pointless.
could totally be true. But I'm going to lean towards, were you never on Keeping Up Appearances? Is that the lie?
There was no point in doing this, was it? No. I was on Keeping Up Appearances in the background.
Shut up, I knew you were crap
I
at
was,
football.
because they filmed loads of it in Northampton. You've seen me play football. In what point would a professional football club ever dream that one-legged idiot could play
I knew
football?
it. But
Yeah.
because you forgot, you proper pokered me.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I've been
Professional.
pokered. I've been pokered in a podcast.
Listen, right? If anyone listened to our breakfast show back in the day, like in Cayman, they would never want to give me this job. I have got the best poker face ever. So
that is
nailed
true,
it, my friend. Nailed it.
From County Road to the Caribbean, it's your daily dose.
Leanne and Dave's Daily Dose.
Now, obviously, it's a brand new podcast. So we're not 100% sure what's going to be in it, and we're asking you to help us. Go to Leanne and Dave Pod on Insta and stuff, or send us an email via the website, leanneanddave.co.uk. But one thing we wanted to do was that merge, in a David Brent way, merge our two cultures together.
Yes, we're very cultural, aren't we? We are cultural humans.
So culturalified, it's unbelievable.
Go to the theatre, we can paint and draw pictures, we play instruments.
Yeah.
I play the spoons.
I can paddle in the
You can paddle.
in the sea. I've been known to do the odd bit of country dancing down 7 Mile Beach, but I don't like to
Hey,
talk about
remember
it
we
too
went
much.
country dancing with the show?
Yes, I don't want to talk about it.
I'm going to find that picture and put it on our podcast page, which is on
How about you
Instagram. Leanne and Dave Pods. There'll be a picture
how
of
about you
Dave
don't?
Morris dancing.
How
Oh,
about
no.
you don't?
Country dancing's different than Morris dancing, isn't it?
It was Morris, so we did. But we're not going to
We
show you
did.
it, so it doesn't matter. Carry
No.
on. What were we doing
Forget
now?
about
Come on.
that. So
Carry on.
stuff going on in the Cayman and stuff going on in Liverpool, because we do want you to get your bit of local radio out
Yeah.
of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a news story from Dave's local paper and one from mine. It's Cayman v. Crosby. That's the
I
picture.
think, well, we need a more better jingle than that.
Okay. All I can think of is the flake advert.
Well,
Do you remember that? Crumbly as chocolate.
how are you making that work?
Chocolate
Okay,
that
yeah,
you
go on.
never
I do, but go on.
tasted
How are you going to make
before.
that work? I'm
gonna
genuinely interested how you're going to do that. Go on.
Culture and stuff better than you've heard. Cayman vs. Crosby, the
Right.
news you preferred.
I mean, I'm not offended by it. I'm just trying not to wet my pants. Because
Picture me in the bath with me flake crumbling all over myself.
living your
No,
best
don't do that.
life. Right, okay, well, who's going to go first then? Because obviously I have Cayman news here, and it features someone that you know.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors. Who goes first?
Okay.
Ready? Rock,
1,
paper,
2, 3.
scissors.
Oh, we both did the V's. We both swore at each other. One,
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Oh,
I don't know
did
what
you
I've done
cut my
there.
paper?
Yeah, I just put 3 fingers up. I don't even know what that means. I think it's a really good pair of scissors. So I'll go
Okay.
first.
Fabulous,
Okay.
go.
So as this is the first one, I didn't necessarily pull something from the news today,
Yeah.
from the goings on in Cayman. I pulled something from one of the popular Instagram pages, because there's lots of people who like to comment on what's happening in Cayman. And these
Okay.
pages, Cayman Mile Road, everything 345, they're all really big. They've got tens of thousands of followers on a tiny island, right? It's a big
Yeah.
deal. This one is a post that says, only in Cayman, and it's a picture, and it made very big news when it came out about a year ago. It's a picture of a convertible BMW being backed into the sea with a jet ski on it, and 2 fellas getting the jet ski off. Remember that picture?
I remember the picture. I put it on my Instagram at the time.
It was
because that picture features you and my husband Jay trying to salvage a jet ski and attach it to the back of your car.
Oh, so
and you made
funny.
it into the paper.
We made it into the big paper.
Can you read the comments on that? Because you two got some stick. I remember laughing with Jay going, everyone's laughing at you.
Actually, I can't, no, because that's a picture. Like, I screen grabbed it. But I remember going through it because I was like, who is, to be fair, and I genuinely mean this, the majority of people were like, what's the problem? You know, he's only got a jet ski. He's not towing a boat around.
Yeah, they were
everyone was
giving you
like,
proper
leave
stick.
him alone. Like the first lot were all like, and then all of a sudden they went, no, he's got a jet ski on the back of a. On the back. But this is the sort of stuff that makes big waves in Cayman. Look at that clown with a jet ski on the back of his.
I like what you
convertible.
did there. Makes
Making
waves.
Oh, God, I'm
Jet
good.
ski makes waves.
I am
with
so good.
expat fools.
Yes,
that
that's
was the
literally the way
headline.
it
I think.
goes, yeah. So it's not necessarily news. I just want to bring it up because it involved your husband and me making the local rag. Ta-da!
Well done, very good. I'll take your jet ski story and I'll raise you.
Okay, hang on.
Over.
Hang on. Crosby news.
Sefton Bubble, to be exact.
Sefton. I'll remake this another day, but go on. It's a work in progress.
Sefton Bubble gives us this today. And I can't say it without weeing a little bit with excitement.
Oh, wow.
Lidl has set its sights on expanding, Mr. Kelly. The headline is, Crosby's getting a little.
Oh, my days. What a time to be alive.
The budget-friendly supermarkets just released that site requirements reveal 30 potential new store locations, including Crosby, Formby and Southport, as part of a £500 million investment plan.
Wow. Have they said where it's going to go? Is it near yours?
Oh, I hope it's near ours. I love a Lidl.
Isn't Formby a bit posh for a Lidl?
Yeah, because they've got a Waitrose, so I don't think the residents of Formby will want a Lidl. But Formby's separated, isn't it, by a train track? And then you've got rough Formby and posh Formby. So it depends what side of the track you live on. Lidl's well go in the rough side.
Well, I just think that it's going to get to the point, because Lidl is good. Lidl and Aldi are brilliant. It's going to get to the point where are people from the posh side of Formby going to like wear hoodies and stuff so they can actually sneak over the train tracks and go to the good side and get like the cheap stuff and then scoot it back? Or will it get to the point where the posh people from Formby are going into Lidl with Waitrose carrier bags? It's going to happen.
I can predict this. I think Waitrose will close once that Lidl opens. Have you ever had anything from the bakery in the Lidl?
No. I live in the Cayman Islands.
Lidl by you, do you?
No, it was Aldi.
Oh, that's right. You have an Aldi.
Everything in Cayman is from Waitrose.
Is it? Expensive?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah. Well, I'm getting a little love and I'm absolutely delighted. Also, we could be getting one in Huyton, Egworth, and another one in Liverpool City Centre and Anfield. They're going to be on every corner. It's going to be like hairdressers.
Yeah. Well, listen, what a time to be alive, everybody. We've got me and Jay getting in the paper every week, Cayman, and you lot back in the UK have got a Lidl coming to the northwest. Whoop, whoop. We're going out on a high. We need to sing the tweets that aren't tweets, that are Instagrams and DMs and stuff.
Okie dokie.
Have you written your bit?
Let me just write it now, dead quick. Oh my God, it's like going back in time. This is exactly how it worked, didn't it, on the breakfast show?
We had songs to fill the gaps with. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the singing of tweets. This is basically not any tweets. It's trade description because it's not tweets, and it's all a big lie. So if you got in touch with us on the Insta or the website, then you might be on it in a minute.
I'm just going through a screenshot I've got of messages. I'm going to try and make it work. Oh, forgive me. Here we go.
You're on.
Jill's going the Asda shopping for some pies. Tonight she'll be cooking cheese pie and fries. Dean's in the garage changing a tyre. Paulie said her husband is a terrible liar.
Singing your tweets. Singing your tweets. Every day we do this. We love your tweets. You don't have the words again, do you? You have the dates.
Make them all.
Donna's had a mad one. She's feeling so sick. Why did she think tequila was the right drink to pick? Ashley loves her mother and she's dead fun. Ashley's mother says that Ashley loves Ashley more than the son. Sing your tweets. We're singing your tweets. It is. You would have thought this would have got better.
We're singing your tweets. We're gonna sing your tweets tonight.
No, you're not doing this anymore. We're cancelling the entire thing. We'll see you tomorrow when apparently the geg is going to turn up. She was supposed to turn up for this recording. Didn't bother to turn it up. If that's to say the geg more than anything in the world, I don't know what will.
Just couldn't love them anymore. Message us. What are you watching on the telly? We'll get the geg to chat about it, geg style.
See you tomorrow.
Leanne and Dave.